Hello, I am Jose Rios. I am going to explain the proposal of evaluation for the course Testing and Evaluation in ELT. This proposal of evaluation is regarding the Colombian educative level. The education plays a strategic role in training of citizens. It depends that individuals acquire and develop the necessary skills required to enroll into the labor market. New technologies nowadays have an important role in the development of the skills, with the new concepts and values that these have generated, and with the challenges of 21st century. Importance of assessment. Colombia has a national assessment system that includes, among others, the preparation and application of saber, as well as participation in international tests such as PISA, TIMSS, CERCE, which seek to measure the achievements of students, generate comparative references in relation to other countries, promote actions within the classroom that allow the development of the competences and adapt the level of demand of educational standards. The constant changes within the educational criteria in the world and in the country make that achieving the established purposes for secondary education requires constant pedagogical reforms, changes in the profile of the teacher and his role, and new evaluative parameters with quality, so that information and data can be obtained on which practical references can be built to support the training processes of students at this level. Okay, in this proposal, we are going to evaluate these methods and approaches. 1. Quantitative and qualitative research approaches in education. 2. Measuring skills for 21st century learning. 3. Learning and teaching English as a foreign language to adult learners at language courses. 4. Characteristics of formative assessment. And 5. Evaluation through technology. First, quantitative and qualitative research approaches in education. Qualitative research focuses on the quality of things, such as what is their nature, what are they like, how can they be described. This quantitative research may include data generated through the use of interviews. Events can be seen in their proper context more holistically. And quantitative data focuses on the quantity of things, such as how many are there, what are the statistical patterns. It generally takes the form of numbers and involves counting or quantifying. Okay, quantitative evaluation. In this activity, the students must write a short paragraph or a summary regarding a test given for the teacher about a lost luggage at the airport. So this is the topic the students are going to write about. In this activity, the students will practice the reading and writing skills. So the teacher will grade the summaries and then feedback the students. Now, how to evaluate qualitative. In this activity, by groups of 3, the students will make a role play regarding eating at the restaurant. So they have to make a role play about eating at a restaurant. In this activity, the students will practice the speaking skill. The teacher will assess the pronunciation, use of vocabulary and intonation, the appropriation of the knowledge, and participation and creativity. 2. Measuring skills for 21st century learning. These skills help students to fit into today's modern markets. Each skill is unique, but they all have one quality in common. These are the main skills for the 21st century: critical thinking, communication, information literacy, technology literacy, leadership, productivity, creativity, collaboration, media literacy, social skills, flexibility, and initiative. For this evaluation, we are going to focus on the 4 C's. The 4 C's are these 4 skills: critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication. The activity is by group of 4. The students will create a slide presentation regarding the importance of technologies in education, which they will show in a class presentation to the whole group. The teacher will evaluate the 4 C's. It means the teacher will evaluate finding solutions to problems, thinking outside the box, working with others, and talking to others. 3. Learning, teaching English as a foreign language to adults. Teaching English to adult learners differs from teaching young learners. The reason is that adult learners have very clear goals about what they want to learn and how they are going to achieve it. Teachers must be prepared to understand their needs and be flexible enough to modify lessons when they are proving to be ineffective in the classroom. Evaluating the English learning process to adults. Okay, since the most difficult communication skill for adults is the listening skill, this evaluation activity will focus on it. So the students will listen to an audio in this website. They have to go to the website and find this topic, this subject. How do you learn to speak a language? They have to listen to this audio. Then the teacher is going to hand out a questionnaire sheet on which the learners will have to answer regarding the audio. So the teacher must evaluate the students' understanding. 4. Characteristics of formative assessment. Formative assessment refers to a wide variety of methods that teachers use to conduct in process evaluation of a student's comprehension, learning needs, and academic progress during a lesson, unit, or course. Formative assessments help teachers identify concepts that the students are struggling to understand, skills they are having difficulty acquiring. The general goal is to collect detailed information that can be used to improve instruction and student learning. Okay, to assess or evaluate the formative assessment, it's a very, very simple activity that all the teachers make during the classes, that is questioning. The teacher will ask individual to students or groups during the developing of the class to determine what specific concepts or skills they are having trouble with. A wide variety of intentional questioning strategies may be employed. So it means when the teacher is developing or explaining a class, they can ask any student or any group regarding the topic the teacher is explaining. So if the students answer accordingly or in a proper way, it means that they are understanding the topic. If they don't reply accordingly, so the teacher has to find strategies to make the students to understand. So, and the 5 and the last one is the evaluation through technology. The Enhancing Education Through Technology (EETT) program supports improving student academic achievement in elementary and secondary schools through the use of educational technology. The Enhancing Education Through Technology program also seeks to ensure that every student is technologically literate by the time he or she finishes the 8th grade, and to encourage the effective integration of technology resources and systems with teacher training. So, to evaluate the technology, it is a very simple activity. Each student must create a blog, give the link to the teacher and classmate. So each student must write a comment in one another's blog. The teacher will assess the blog design as well as the comments or suggestions. This is my proposal for evaluation. Thank you very much for watching, and here are the references in which you can go deep if as you like or as you desire. Thank you very much for watching my video.